Ole Miss, LSU.
I'll just get to it.
There's just so many things, right? There's just so many things in this game. It starts with Weeks and his girlfriend, who happens to be Kiffin's daughter, announcing their whole deal this week.
Going official, Insta official.
Going Insta official. Head coach's daughter for Ole Miss is dating star linebacker for LSU. Let's go official this week. It'll get us more clicks. Of course, it's the SEC. It's when did the SEC turn into this? This is the McShay Show, presented by FanDuel, and college football Saturdays are already delivering. Every game means something right now. Rankings shift, upsets hit, and the best place to stay on top of it all? FanDuel. Whether you're riding a noon kickoff or betting the late games, FanDuel lets you bet it your way. Same game parlays, live betting, player props, alt lines, whatever your angle is, it lives in the app. So if you're watching the action, bet on it with FanDuel. So download the app or head to FanDuel.com/McShay and make every Saturday count. The Ringer is committed to responsible gaming. Please visit rg-help.com to learn more about the resources and helplines available, and listen to the end of the episode for additional details. Must be 21 and older and present in select states, or 18 and older and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut. It's like the sororities, everyone from the north, everyone from this area is flying. You get good grades, you go down there, you rush and all this stuff. And now we get it's just wild. It is it's become an industry. And I'm here for it. I'll be honest. I think it's fantastic. I am. But I'm excited about this. I also think Oxford is known for the tailgates and known for all that stuff, right?
Right.
But we talked about home field advantages, and today against LSU, home field advantage and how important it was playing at home. And all right, it's time to get into a special segment, and I know everyone here is going to love it, but it's called the Home Field Advantage by Home Depot. It's brought to you by our good friends at Home Depot. By the way, the party I had outside, hibachi. How do you think I made that come through? We need a space heater. You know what I called on Thursday? Had it here Friday from Home Depot.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't like getting in my car in this small coastal town, having to drive 20 minutes to get to a highway. They just bring it here, man. It's the place to go build your dream game day setup or your home field or your own home field, whether it's a tailgate, your backyard, or your living room. And I'm here to tell you all about it, okay? But I also think, since we're talking about home field energy, right, we're going to start counting down and start looking every single week at what was the most impactful home field environment. And to me, Georgia didn't get the win. Penn State didn't get the win.
Right.
They got it in Oxford. And that place has become special with Lane Kiffin there. And it's like all these SEC places, but something about Oxford, right? Right. And it's like the stadiums with the chaotic crowds and the intense tradition. You talk about what they're tailgating, and you get chandeliers and all that. And it used to be this fun place, and they didn't win. But now visiting teams really don't want to go into Oxford, Mississippi. And that's the cool thing. So talk to me about what you saw in this game. Because to me, it started with Kiffin and Weeks. And then him replying, take the over, right?
Yes.
And then we get onto the field, and it was kind of sloppy. It was kind of wild. It started out, looked like LSU was just yeah, that's great. All your bullshit. We're just a better team, right? They jump them.
Mm-hmm.
But then Ole Miss just kept punching away, and Lane was loving it, and he's doing it differently. And he's got a quarterback that can run. And by the way, he's 135th or 132nd. I think he came in in the country. Get this nugget. In the country, Mitch, going forward on fourth downs.
134th?
Yeah. They compared to yes, on like fourth and short or some stat. Like this is the guy who was like, it's RP, it was the West Coast and these RPOs. And then it was like go back to the West Coast, but we're like going tempo at one point and we're going forward and fourth down. He's like, he just keeps changing himself,
Evolving,
and evolving positively and evolving with his talent. And then some of the stuff with Brian Kelly, take it wherever you want. This game just said too much in it.
I'm going to go, I want to start with positive, and then I'm going to go into a little bit of a negative. But Kiffin's got a problem on his hands because this kid, Trinidad Chambliss, he's hit something. This kid, by the way, he's a transfer from Ferris State. He came in to basically be the backup. And all of a sudden he's got a shot. And I'm not sure if he's going to give that spot back. I mean, the way he threw for 314 yards today. The guy who's supposed to be this running quarterback, he also ran for 71. So this guy almost had 400 total yards against that LSU defense that we loved. And it was just, and I guess that's where I'll transition to the negative.
Okay.
Guess who showed up today? 2024 LSU. Can't run the ball. Your best receiver gets hurt. Your best receiver gets hurt. You can't run the ball. Your offensive line starts underperforming. Your best receiver gets hurt. All of a sudden, your defense
quarterback
isn't tackling.
Starts pressing a little bit.
It's hey, I know you guys. I remember you. I saw you last year. It was the same freaking thing. And as soon as Aaron Anderson left the game, I thought to myself, oh, here we go. We're going right back to where we are. You're hoping that Chris Hilton's going to step up and make a play. He's a super talented receiver, and he just hasn't. I mean, even the touchdown that LSU had today with from the Nick Anderson catch, it was just like ridiculous circus play type deal. It was just they didn't look good on offense. The defense reverted to what it was. It was disappointing from the LSU standpoint, but I do love it from the Ole Miss standpoint because I want Lane Kiffin to be in the mix. The more Lane Kiffin, the better for me. He's entertaining. He's talented. Like the whole thing. I want to see this Ole Miss team do well.
Yeah. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for all of it. I was surprised just having a lot of people over today, having a party for Tate for a few hours. Like the people who don't like Brian Kelly, and he was born in the state of Massachusetts, like I don't think I quite like they really don't like Brian Kelly. And the kids don't like Brian Kelly.
Weird thing, man.
And then you watch him on this, and listen, like I know Brian. I actually respect Brian. I have a long history. Like I can separate all that. I'm just saying it's interesting to watch. Like Lane skews younger, and he's got his daughter on Instagram, and he's always fighting back on social, and like he's found a way to just kind of stay, whether it's offensive scheme or under the skin of Nick Saban, or like now defending Nick Saban. And like, he's like this snake that keeps evolving, but you love him, like, I don't know. It's wild to watch, but to watch a quarterback come in who was the 60th ranked quarterback in the portal. I want people to understand this. And if you ever question who the best play-by-play person is doing sports and then college football as part of his sports umbrella, watch Sean McDonough give you in about 2 minutes of this broadcast the story on Chambliss. Division II, 5,000 people in the stands. Now he's got like 100,000 SEC. Division II, grinding it out, how he built himself to where he is. Ferris State. Oh, by the way, Terry Austin, our rules official, went to Ferris State. Have a little yuck. Come back to it. 60th NIL transfer portal guy at the quarterback position. Lane watched something on tape saw something and brought him in. Yeah, to be a backup, but you only have so many spots at Ole Miss.
Oh yeah, no one else was.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like you get to bring in 12 of these guys.
Correct.
And there were 59 other guys if you're going off of this one scouting service or whatever, whoever's doing the portal stuff.
It's a great story.
But he chose
amazing story.
And oh, by the way, the starter came in and played awesome against Georgia when he was called upon last year.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? In the rain, drove him down the field for a touchdown. Jackson Dart got injured. Went in, did Superman, came back out. But who kept him in that game and actually got little bit of a spark for that? So, like, all things were, he's coming in to be a backup, and he's kind of happy. That's awesome. I'm going from Ferris State Division II. I'm getting called up to the bigs. I don't care if I'm a backup. I'll compete, But, like, Lane, man, it is awesome for the game. As I talk myself into it, as you talk me into it, like, Lane's it, man. You know what I mean? Let's ride this train. We're a Lane show.
Yeah, we are definitely a Lane show.
We're now a Lane guy. Show.
Yeah, you think about where he's come in his career, and he was looked at, all the ups and downs and all that. By the way, you don't get to be criticized like him or scrutinized like him if you're not damn good at what you do. There's no way that you get scrutinized like that. And I feel like he's arrived at this point in his career where he's like, guys, this is supposed to be fun. We're supposed to talk shit. We're supposed to have fun with this. I will say this. Conor Nevins, our producer, sent a great text today. Look at Lane's face when Chambliss ran out of bounds late in that game. And it was awesome because Lane was like, no. And he ran out and stopped the clock. Yeah. But what does he do? He goes back, calls the kid's number. They ice the game, and it's all over.
Tucker, do we have some of the, I just want to throw up, this is the mayhem and the nonsense that he's able to do while, and I don't know which one's pulling up, but let's look. I want you to read. My point is this: Lane can peddle in all this nonsense while still putting together that game plan and changing his offense from what it was last year with Jackson Dart, getting back to the West Coast principles of when he was with the Mark Sanchez's and Matt Leinerts and those guys at USC. This episode is sponsored by American Eagle. So it's official. American Eagle just launched their exclusive limited edition collab with True Colors by Travis Kelce. And we could not be more excited to check it out. From sweater polos to loose and baggy pants to comfy sets, there's literally something for everyone. They also dropped a handful of incredibly comfy graphic tees that you can easily wear on repeat with relaxed cargos or with jeans. If you're a huge fan or just love the collab, shop the first drop now before it's gone. You can check it out on ae.com or just go to the store. And keep evolving like this. RPO to Jackson Dart to now this, while still peddling in all this nonsense.
Yes.
And that's the beauty of it.
It's supposed to be fun.
Let's pull up that letter. The Brian Kelly in-season opponent report. Lane Kiffin posts this out there. This son of a bitch. 7:37 p.m. after they beat him. The Brian Kelly Show, Thursday, September 25th, 2025. Head coach Brian Kelly, in quotes, "We're looking forward to it. We're going to keep that Magnolia Trophy right here in Baton Rouge, right where it deserves to be. And our guys are excited for the opportunity." That's in his game plan. I mean, it's up on the screen. Okay. Yeah. And then they got hats made. You don't make hats in 7 minutes, Muench.
No.
Those hats were pre-made. Brian Kelly can't run the damn ball. And of course, he's a cool enough cat. He's got the
but you know who you know who posted that, right?
Who?
Juice Kiffin. And this is what Juice Kiffin's profile says. It's his son. It's only child of Lane Kiffin that can be trusted with a credit card. Dude, the whole family's a riot.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm here for the whole thing. And like Juice Kiffin, checkbox next to it. I'm here for the whole freaking thing, man. I love it. His
daughter's dating your linebacker. She probably stole plays from him.
Yeah.
She probably got signals from him. And then Tucker roll it up. Like the whole thing is just wild. And Tucker, roll up if you had any doubts on who Landry Kiffin was supporting tonight, here she is celebrating the Rebs win over LSU with her brother. Dancing.
Yep.
I stole the signals. Witt gave me the signal. I mean, it's incredible.
It's amazing.
I'm with you, Evan Holly. It is incredible.
I love it.
Jeremy Godden gets it. Landry committed espionage.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. And
I don't care if it's true or not. I don't care if it's true. It does not matter. We're not letting the truth get in the way of good story.
Hell no. I'm just saying the whole thing is a wild ride. And he's kind of orchestrating it all. He's taking shots and then throwing grenades in and then just backing off and like getting back into his tape.
Yeah.
And he's laughing his whole way through.
Would you rather do that or watch
to get in this moment?
Or would you rather watch Brian Kelly get red in the face every third down? You know what I mean? Like I'm here for the Lane Kiffin stuff.
I'm going to let you and Brian handle that.
Brian Kelly's a great coach. I'm just saying I'd rather the Lane Kiffin show.
Oh, what an awesome day. Well, let's look at Ole Miss for a sec. Because I honestly didn't know what to expect from this team. Jackson Dart moves on. They can't. And by the way, God. Hey, Tucker, where's Bose? Where's Bose? Can we call our ad people? Why, like, can we not get a better system? I want Bose. Get Bose on the line. Let's do a sponsorship, please. I need a partnership with Bose. They reached out. They tickled us a little bit. Let's get in bed. Let's get in bed. I can't have these restrictions. I need a hat on and off. I need like something. What was I going to say? Oh, can we talk about this match?
I love this. Like, yeah,
12:22 a.m. Everyone's trying to sleep in this house. I don't care at all. This defense didn't lose what Ohio State lost, but like maybe like they lost a ton.
That defensive line was
exceptional. And so we weren't expecting this. I thought this was going to be a rebuild, kind of a reload year. Let's win 9 games. Let's stay in the hunt.
Right.
Let's get this thing ready for 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
Nope.
Hell no. And so here we are. There it is. I just want to pull it up. I mean, Trinidad, 23 for 39, 314. I didn't even realize he
almost had 400 yards of offense.
And by the way, we talked about that defense is damn good for LSU.
It is.
This was his like Picasso moment, Lane. Lane's got a thing for Brian, obviously. But he had it out for like he was gunning for this one. But Ole Miss is now 5-0. Oh, we talked about 8 receivers.
I know.
10 different receivers for Chambliss.
Yep.
And it was all Lane. He was dealing, man. You see many direct snaps to different dudes throughout the game, and then they were like, but the defense holding LSU to 19. And I guess we got to get to it. And I want to go back and watch the tape more, but I saw the pressing. I see you leaning in. I watch Dante Moore, and it's what it's supposed to look like.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched Nuss at moment for like good chunks of time last year, and it's what it's supposed to look like. And all of a sudden he comes in this year, and I know the offensive line's got 4 new starters, and I know protection hasn't been great, and I know his receivers have been in and out of the lineup, and I know all of it. He doesn't look like the free, easy, gunslinging son of a bitch who picked up the ball and threw it into a hoop. And like I just feel like and maybe it's the head coach, and maybe it's the whole vibe, and maybe it's the intensity and that professional that Lane was toying with him about this week. I don't know what it is. I'm not there every single day. And I want to watch the tape before I say anything that I have to backtrack on or that I don't agree with on Monday. But just watching the game, like I'm cool with the force throws, but he just looks like the weight of the world's on his shoulders at times right now. He doesn't look like that same
Well, where's his
dude.
help? Where's his help?
Yeah, no, okay.
I mean,
Defend
they
him.
can't run the ball. They can't pass block.
It's terrible.
They have one receiver who's making plays right now after all these guys that came in, and we thought everything was going to be different, and it just hasn't.
Their leading carrier was Harlem Berry for seven for 22. Jawan Johnson was 6 for 18.
Sweet.
What about that run game coordinator that we hired?
What are we doing?
Maybe it's the OC. Because I've talked to some professionals over we both did, if we're being honest. The OC is not cutting it. That run game, like that can't exist at LSU.
Yeah, it's a weird relationship, I think.
What do you mean it's a weird relationship?
Well, I'm surprised that I don't want to go into it too much, to be honest with you, but I agree with you. I think there's going to have to be some changes at some point. I will say the kid Xavier Thomas is a spark of life sometimes. Number 0 for LSU. He can do some things. They got him a little bit involved in the run game.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I know.
Yeah. I know. And you're a sweetheart of a man sometimes. Sometimes
I'm trying to go positive.
Sometimes you're crusty. But now you're pulling out some Xavier Thomas stuff.
I don't like to pile on when they're already down. Yeah, I know.
But what do you mean it's a weird relationship, Joe Sloan, the offensive coordinator, with Brian Kelly? Like,
I don't think it's a weird. I'm surprised that he's still there, to be honest with you.
So's everyone so's a lot of people in the league. So are a lot of people in college football. And I'm not.
But
like,
why? But why is he there then? Like, why is he there? And that's what's weird to me. Like, why? I don't know.
Coach with Blake Baker at Louisiana. I'm not trying to go through and like really figure this thing out. Is it recruiting?
I believe there was some kind of a recruiting tie that actually didn't pan out. Evan Hawley, hold on. We got to get Evan Hawley a Perone's hat.
Oh, we're in. Perone's Gourmet Italian, folks.
Brian Haas, did you even know who Sloan was before you fired off the fire Sloan right now?
No, he doesn't even spell Sloan's name right. Brian, if we're going to keep bringing you up, we're going to need some credibility out of you, brother.
Brian will fire everyone.
At least Saints chair spelled Sloan. He thought I didn't know Sloan's name. I was trying to keep, but then it's what happens at 12:30 in the morning.
Dude, Brian Haas is a riot.
Mensch is tiptoeing around something. I just want to get Perone'sGourmetItalian.com, by the way. It's a family business.
Yes.
The sauces are amazing. The hats, as you can see, are cool.
You can get the black with the white writing.
If I had Bose headsets, I could grab my hat, throw it on. We could do all of it. It's too much. 1960s radio.
Matthew Page will get to Mekhi Lemon, I promise.
I think we covered that enough, right?
We did. I can't wait for more Kiffin, though. Did we look at their schedule, though, going ahead?
LSU or Ole Miss?
Ole Miss. We talked about LSU, I think.
LSU's got South Carolina next week. No, October 11th. So what do we have, like a bye week next week? Why is everyone playing on the 11th? Great. We'll be back next Saturday night. South Carolina would beat Kentucky today. Is that right?
Man, Ole Miss at Georgia and at Oklahoma. Will be interesting to see if Mateer's back for that game.
Yeah. What date is that?
At Georgia's the 18th. At Oklahoma's the 25th.
They can beat Georgia.
They can.
I'm not saying they're going to. I'm just saying this team's capable. Yeah, gosh. That's not pleasant.
What?
Georgia, Oklahoma, back to back.
No, it's
bye
not.
Week in between there. October 25th is that one. Georgia's no.
Their buys next week. Yeah.
That's the SEC. Like, huh. All right, Lane, you want to mess around? But honestly, if they go 1-1 in those games, they go 1-1 in those games. That's the Citadel. Get out of here. Go march somewhere. Florida Florida's a mess. At Mississippi State.
The Bulldogs better than
can,
you thought.
I'm telling you, dude, that's why this game was so critical. They can go 1-1 in those two games. If they go 1-1.
Yep.
They're in the hunt.
They're
right there at the end. They might be in Atlanta playing in that game. Must be 21 plus and present in select states. For Kansas, in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino. Or 18 plus and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.